Hello guys and welcome to part 16 of our Macedon Grand campaign. So I've played about 5 turns since the end of episode 15, and that was pretty much just to help with our public order in Galatia and to start building a few things just while we got ready to make a move on Cappadocia. So what we'll do is we'll declare war on these guys.
Be welcome, emissary, if you come in peace. Be
And
fearful if
we
you come
won't
with
call our
false
allies to help. Now we'll move our companions of Heracles into the territory just to have a quick look, see what's happening there. Right, we've got a battle here with the garrison and a couple of troops, nothing too big to deal with. Let's just chuck a quick save. And it is nice seeing we've got exactly 3,000 troops. That's good for the OCD. Alright, let's jump in. Alright guys, so we've just set up over here on the side because we expect that they'll move in towards us, which they are doing. We've got our bolt throws at the front and our usual setup behind them.
Today, together,
See if we can get a couple of shots off.
victory.
Got one. That one didn't quite go to plan.
Men, swords drawn and make ready.
Good shot there. I think that one was a bit high. Or not? No, it was.
Remember your wives, your children.
I think that just clipped the wrong way when I shot it. And we got a couple people there. Wrong one. It's kind of like throwing a Nerf vortex, this thing. That one was too high. Alright, let's hop off that. We'll let our guys do whatever. Let's get these guys to just fire in here.
Fire on the enemy! Sons of Ares! Slingers!
Alright, let's get our slingers to start focusing on their ranged units.
Ready for orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Where are you guys going?
Aye!
Warriors ready! Get running! Run!
Missile infantry ready! Quick march! Scorpion!
We'll just move our scorpions back a tad.
Advance at speed!
Alright, looks like we've taken care of their cavalry there. That's good. And of course, we'll chuck these guys in
One of
phalanx.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Missiles ready and waiting! Slingers! Axiarchos! Your orders! Amisos!
Alright, cool. Let's move these guys out. We'll get ready to engage here. Who are these guys firing on? Just getting the fire on them. And we'll send our cavalry in for a flank there.
Ready! Your orders! Ready for battle! Canteen cavalry!
Let's withdraw them.
As you command! We'll kill them all!
That's going fairly well.
Missile infantry ready. Now! Orders! Tribunos! Your orders? Telos! Scorpion! Glory to Macedon!
So their general could be.
Canteen
Send them
cavalry!
in. We'll send our Sarissas to get ready for the flanks.
General!
We'll move our general forward a little bit. The ranged threat shouldn't be too big.
Scorpion! Ready and waiting. Slingers!
We'll start sending our slingers back, perhaps.
Attack! Brave sons of Macedon! Fire on the enemy! And waiting. Field artillery ready.
Right, you guys hop in there.
Canteen
You guys
cavalry!
pull back.
Galatians!
Are starting to do the job here.
Canteen cavalry!
Send our cavalry in for a charge on the spears.
Galatians!
Okay, these guys look like they're ready to break.
Sarissa cavalry! Fearless warriors! Sarissa cavalry!
Quickly now! Macedonians ready! One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, cool.
Quickly now!
Let's get them ready for a recharge.
At the double!
We await your command!
We'll bring our skirms back here so they can start firing into these guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It's gonna do them, I think.
Run shield!
These guys out. Phalanx, just send them in.
Battle ready!
Send them that way.
Run shield pikes! Pikemen ready for orders! Advance at speed! Forward!
These guys should be dead anytime soon. Send them into the back. We'll send them this way, I think,
One
actually.
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Advance at speed! Slingers! Take aim! Sarissa cavalry! Macedon!
Send them up that way.
Canteen cavalry! Swords! Ready! Happy to serve the people! For glory! Commander! Forward! Sarissa
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We hunger for blood! Run shield pikes! At the command! Pikes at the ready!
Let's get them out of phalanx.
Sarissa cavalry! Canteen cavalry! Swords! Melee warriors! Thorax pikemen! Run shield pikes! Double time! Sarissa cavalry! Scorpion! Slingers!
We've got our slingers this
At the
way
double!
to fire on them.
Quick march! Pike infantry ready! Swords! Canteen cavalry!
Let's withdraw them.
Run shield pikes! Run shield pikes! Pikes! Warriors ready! Sons of Ares!
Let's just charge their spears there.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Missile infantry at your command!
These skirms should deal with them pretty easily.
Swords! Battle ready! Your orders? Pike infantry at your command! Bronze shield pikes! Companion cavalry!
Let's bring them around here
Speed!
for a recharge.
Double! Fearless warriors! Swords! They will bleed for us! Companion cavalry! Field artillery awaiting orders! Advance! Swords!
is under attack.
Alright, well that's looking like a GG. Let's just speed it up here while they break. There we go.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sweet, I'll see you guys back on the campaign map. We had some pretty dispersed kills in this one. Alright, let's occupy, and that completes Galatia at Cappadocia for us. Cool, let's just change this so it's more, so it's aligned with what we want. Just thinking if I want to keep the temple. In fact, I might help with improving Hellenistic culture. Let's go for this one. Gives us wealth from industry. That could be pretty useful.
At your command.
Right, cool. Let's just move our units here so you don't lose so much public order. And we'll build the iron building here just to make sure we make the most out of the iron resource we have at this settlement. In terms of our other armies, we are looking pretty good for the time being. I don't see us having to do too much. We are currently at war with the Galatians and Egypt still. I wonder if Egypt would accept a peace treaty.
Well, what would you...
They won't. Well, it sucks for them. And we'll start building our son and heir's army here, just so we can move it to Salamis with this fleet. And then we might consider a campaign in Egypt, because of course that is an important part of Alexander's former empire, and that is a place that we would like to take. Let's have a look at our victory objectives. For military victory, control 80 settlements, so we need Macedonia. So that means we are going to have to eventually turn on the RDI, Aegyptus, Latium, Parsa, Syria, and then Bactria, which is a long way away. Alright, cool. Okay, I think that will do us for this turn. Let's just have a look at our politics. Okay, so a few people are starting to get angry at us. That is okay for the time being. We'll see if we can get this character a wife in the next turn as well. We can employ a province edict. We've already got one in Thrace, that is good. Can we improve our food a little bit? Import food. Oh, we probably don't need it that badly for the time being. Let's just go for the tax rate. Alright, cool, let's end the turn. Cool, making some progress with our trade. Sorry, with our research. Merchant from distant south wishes to trade like incense and spices with our people. Let's let them trade. Okay, and let's have a look here. Let's go for the iron resource. And we can also improve our food, which is a good thing for us, considering that a few of our settlements are starting to get close to the red. For that, what do we want to do? Let's do have the fishery. Which food? That's going to increase our food by 5. So we might hold off on that for the time being. where do I want to move next? So we got the Seleucids to the right, to the south, sorry. So we could probably start looking towards Sinope. It'll be interesting to see what the Sardis do, because I prefer they didn't take that, because that is of course a part of Nicomedia settlement. And we aren't currently at war with the Armenians. Let's move our troops up to here, and we'll put them in patrol stance just to help with our public order a little bit. In terms of research, what do we want to do next? Don't really need that building for the time being. It's not a bad one, that. The loyalty could be pretty good, and the empire maintenance. I think that's probably the winner at the moment. Let's have a look what else we can do there. I don't think we need the 4th tier settlements yet, in all honesty. Right, we could upgrade our docks. That's another decent option. We can probably hold off on here because our units are pretty good compared to what we've come up against. Bantry all provinces. That is also fairly good. I think we'll go for the legal institutions first, though. Alright, let's see what our agents are up to. So this spy here has been taking down quite a few enemy agents, which is good to see. Definitely helpful. And we've got a fleet down here. I think that fleet's fine as is right now. What else can we do? Let's have a look at our big earners. So Asia is earning us quite a bit. How's Hellenistic culture going? Okay, it's going pretty good. I think we probably don't need to upgrade the shrine for the time being. Our food is going to take a hit, but we do have some more coming in. Our sanitation is pretty good. It's going to take a big hit with these buildings, so let's upgrade the irrigation ditches here. Okay, next step, let's start building our army here, unless we can have a look at this one. We can even have a look at this, at our main force actually, because we can get some better units. Let's get rid of the Sarissas. Let's start getting these guys. Just out of curiosity, who are they? Okay, this is their missile cav. Okay, so we can start getting some really elite troops in this army. I think we probably don't need to worry about that for the time being, just because we are taking down the enemies we're coming across pretty convincingly. Let's just start focusing on on the enemies here. Sorry, on the cavalry. Will anyone give me some money? About you guys.
Athena give you wisdom, so that you may speak well and persuade me of your cause.
Really? Nothing? Yeah, you guys
I am
doing
honored to greet such an ambassador.
defensive? Nah, that's gonna cause me a lot of issues. Because the Seleucids are pretty much hated by everyone. We might eventually have to start heading to Rome. Just because these guys are starting to not like us. Okay, I think that'll do it for this turn. Got some really heavy cavalry here. That's going to do pretty good for us. Alright, let's end our turn there. We should have some time to change our force a little bit here, just while the Sardii, or our military allies here that we liberated, decide what they want to do with Galatia here. I've got a suspicion they won't be able to take down the garrison plus the armies around Sinope on their own. Okay, so Italy's deployed some legions, or Rome's deployed some legions to defend them, and I've lost Asculum. It's probably what you could have expected, in all honesty. That's one of the things about invading Italy, they just amass legions really quickly, so I need maybe 2 or 3 armies to be able to take that, and at the moment our income won't be able to support 3 really good stacks, so we'll have to hold off for the time being. Let's move our spy towards Sino. And we'll move up towards the bridge here. So you might just move up there. And we'll recruit our 2nd Royal late cavalry. How are you guys going? Okay, you're going fairly well. Let's finish our fleet here. We'll grab another supply ship, just because they'll be needed when we start transporting armies with this fleet. Brave companions, they're doing fine. These guys here, let's start upgrading them. We won't get anything super fancy. Just see if we can get some shock cav. Might be worth just getting some more Sarissas. Just because they're nice and cheap. You could get some of these guys actually to help with cavalry on cavalry engagements on 2nd force. Let's grab a... Okay, that will do for them, I guess. Like I said, we will try eventually send an army down to Egypt. I'm thinking I'll just build this up as a 2nd force, send these guys to Macedonia, and then we'll send these guys to Italy, because this army is looking fairly capable as is. And I feel confident they can probably deal with what Egypt has, if we're smart about it, that is. Alright, let's end the turn again. Okay, so we do have a rebellion imminent here, but our garrison is pretty solid, especially with our general here, so I'm not worried about that for the time being, in all honesty. Let's have a look at our agents. Okay, what would we like to do here? Okay, Okay, so we've got a bit of banditry, so let's see if we can address that. Cool. And that's helped us out quite a lot, actually.
How can I
Happy
be
with
of
that decision.
assistance?
Let's start with taking down their agents.
Erebus, I have not failed you.
Shooting failure.
What
Does
do
that
you
mean I
wish
can
of
go
me?
again? It does.
I will daily still time.
Oh, it didn't fare any better.
Ready for orders.
Okay, this is quite annoying because I was hoping these guys would sit in a settlement and then I could do a siege battle. What's their garrison like? Okay, it's okay, I guess. They don't have walls anyway, so wouldn't be that interesting. What we'll do is we'll fight this one with the Sardii. I know this is like a pretty I mean we'll win this battle for sure, but let's fight it anyway. Just to see our allies in action, I guess. Let's have a look at our new units here.
My courage was forged in a fire of war. Some say by Hephaestus himself. I do not claim such an honor, as it is an honor enough to lead you into war. I do
Looking
claim,
nice
though,
and
that I
good.
desire victory above
So this
all
is
else.
our elite cavalry unit. Like the shields they have, especially on the back of those guys. Looks quite nice.
Slingers! Scorpion!
And of course we'll start firing.
Left! Ares be praised! Here comes honor aplenty! Where are the foes worthy to meet me?
Oh, they're on their way, mate. Oh, well, looks like their cavalry is coming in for an engagement. Not going to go well for them.
Scorpion! Missiles ready and waiting!
Right,
Sword!
One of our
You
units
guys
has
move
used all
up.
its ammunition.
Proud sons of Macedon! Halt, men!
we'll tell our ballistas to stop firing for a moment while we wait for the general to get in range.
Swords! Pikes ready!
Right, pop in the phalanx, boys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Slingers! Missile infantry ready! Slingers! For Zeus! Scorpion! Amisus! Tarentine cavalry!
Right, Tarentines, in you go.
At your service! Scorpion! Slingers!
Right, they've finally chosen to engage us with our cavalry. Okay, so we should win out on the flanks there pretty easily.
Swords! Run, curse you!
Actually, we don't really want them to take advantage of the hills, of the hill there. Let's just keep these guys back.
Cavalry!
Right, well, our cavalry has won that pretty convincingly. Start bringing our cavalry back here.
Slingers! Missiles ready and waiting! Hades, take our enemies! Commander! Your orders! Tarentine cavalry!
Okay, we are slowly winning out with our cavalry on the right flank as well. And here comes our good old friends.
We await your command!
attacking our ally.
Don't care if they attack our ally, it means they're not attacking me.
Commander!
Alright, ballistas are taking down their general pretty good. Alright, just keep on firing on them. You firing them. Alright, let's send them in. Once these guys break, we'll send them in to the archers there. We'll change our targets for the ballistas. Okay, that's not going to go well for them.
Companion cavalry!
Right, let's send a companion cav back.
General! Swords! Ah! Swords! Macedonians ready.
Right, and we're almost breaking them.
Slingers!
Field artillery! Yours
Right,
to
let's
command!
tell our field artillery to start hitting their general again. Okay, we're not taking
One of
too
our
many
units has
casualties
used all its
here.
ammunition.
That's fine. We'll just move them back though, they're archer units. Probably going to break when they charge it. We'll let them take the casualties instead. This one unit seriously doing all that damage to us. Or holding us all off, I should say. Just send our cav in after them.
Ready and eager!
Galatia! Sword!
Baton ready!
Scorpion!
Finally broken them or not? No, apparently. Okay, let's line them back up again.
Companion cavalry!
And we'll just make sure these guys are seen off. Alright, cav, move over this way, I guess.
Slingers! Loose! Hades can wait!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Fall back.
Your orders!
To just fire on that skirm unit and make sure they go.
Companion cavalry!
Companion cav, come this way.
Scorpion!
Who are you guys firing at? I'll just fire at them, I guess.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's move these guys up a little bit.
Missile infantry at your command!
Move these guys back.
Slingers!
Cavalry can go into them.
Fire on the enemy! Scorpion! Sword! Slingers! For Zeus! Fire!
They're gonna go.
Pikemen! Double time!
I'll move them up a bit to help secure the flanks. Alright, we'll start cycle charging. So let's send them in here and try and help our right flank out.
General!
Chuck a rally.
To me!
With our Royal Cavalry there, that's going to, with 60 charge bonus, that's going to really hurt them. Look at that, they broke almost instantly.
Scrappers, ready! Galatians! Swords!
Alright, you guys fall back and get ready for another charge. You guys do the same. You guys focus on them.
Scorpion!
Okay, Scorpions are out of ammo pretty much, so we'll just tell them to stop firing. And we'll walk them back.
Companion cavalry! For glory! Heavy horse at your command!
send those guys into them.
They will bleed for us.
Let's get them to line up for a charge
One of our units
against
has
them.
used all its ammunition.
Ready to ride. Engage.
Okay, that's going well.
Palatine cavalry. Ready. Kill, kill, kill. Right.
Alright, sweet. And look at that, our cavalry just mopped them up, getting around 400 kills each. Our bolt throwers did a good job as well. It's pretty good, and the flanking units keep racking up a few kills like we expect, and like what usually happens. That's all good. A lot of these were probably in routes, but these cavalry were really heavy hitters. I might start looking at getting 4 units of these guys in each army. Each of our big armies, because they're just good against the heavy units and can help us break their morale. We'll ransom the captives. I don't care if they send them back.
Commander.
Nice. Okay, we finally destroyed Galatia. Okay, let's convert that to our culture, and we'll destroy this building and probably add a farm or something. And then if we can get a farm good, we'll make this a military building instead of a fishmonger.
Ready for battle.
And do I have enough to we can't recruit these guys in this territory, of course. No biggie.
How may I serve you?
My wits and words are yours.
Okay, so we just got our dignitaries, they're all
How can
good.
Ready for orders.
Fleet
We
is looking
hunger for
alright.
battle. Ready for orders.
Brave companions doing
Ready
fine.
for battle. Commander.
These guys doing fine as well. Let's grab a third
Silent lads, for a
slinger.
Good and glorious life.
And we'll grab a couple of these guys. Well, we won't, we'll grab 2 of them. So this army, like I said, is just going to be moved towards towards Macedon, just so we can free the other army here up to move towards Egypt and take them on. Right, let's end the turn. Okay, there's been a rebellion in Nicomedia, that is fine.
At your command.
Okay, what do we want to do for you guys? Let's get the campaign map nice and early. And we'll go for the melee defense. Anyone else upgrade? Nope.
You can call me.
Alright, what do you want to do? So, if you look at the way things are around here, next obvious target is the Armenians or Hake. And I think that is a target I can definitely get behind, but for the time being, we're going to just chill around here and
Get the stakes up.
look to slowly improve our I guess, our public order because I don't want to leave this settlement at -80 while we start conquesting. We did actually take down the rebellion army just then though. Could actually start moving these guys up towards Sinope.
Ready for orders.
If I put you guys in patrol stance.
March until your feet bleed.
Okay, that does slightly help us out. Let's move our spy here and start looking at what they have.
Is there nothing else? Can I be of more assistance?
We do of course have the Seleucid Empire to the south, so they could help us cover. If we do declare war though, I'm worried that the Armenians would send a force round here. So we'll have to think pretty carefully about how we choose to attack them. Our army and stuff is going pretty good here. Okay, Rome have some decent, I say decent units here. The javelin levies should be interesting to deal with. What do you want to finish this with? You guys are good at ramming, aren't you? Grab a couple of you. So round off our force.
Commander.
Okay, these guys are fine for the moment.
Commander.
You guys are also fine. Let's have a look and see what we can build. Okay, Sinope, that is okay, I guess. Could go for more public order, but I think in all honesty, we're fine not worrying about that. Hellas. We also have a upgrade available in Thrace, I think, as well. Yep. Let's improve Hellas, though. Actually, do we want to... yeah, let's improve Hellas. What do we want to build? We'll build a commerce building, and then if you go back to Thrace, let's start working. I want to change that to that building there. How much will that? Okay, that's 2 squalor. We can deal with that. We might build it here actually. Okay, and let's just chuck a few more guys into this army here. What's the difference between you? Royal Peltists. Interesting. Let's just grab a couple more of these guys. That'll do for now. While the ships here are building, let's actually move them. Start moving them towards Athens.
To the oars. Waiting for a new course.
Okay, we can't actually build those guys anymore. That is not a big deal though. We'll just grab another ship instead, and let's add another archer. Should I want an archer or do I want a slinger? Let's grab a slinger. Cool. And that'll do for this turn. I think we'll end the episode here as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next part. Have a good one. Peace.